Okay, folks, just making another vlog, and it's Sunday, the 11th of March, 2018. So you can see my calendar up there. It's officially day 9 of the NOFAP and no PMO, and Sundays are usually my most productive day. Ironically enough, like I take Friday and Saturday to try to get like up to speed and up to kind of get going, get that momentum, and then I get most of the stuff done on Sunday. But um, kind of honestly like kind of struggling to get going today. It's past 6 p.m. It's approaching sunset time, and I had to do some makeup prayers and that sort of thing. But there are like a couple of things I wanted to talk about today, and it's kind of stuff that I've just been thinking about like today, really. As far as like magic is concerned, I've been flip flopping between wanting to make the sigils for the planetary intelligences and spirits, angels, archangels on the one hand versus continuing working through the Goetia. Um, but looking back over I did a magical record I've been keeping. I probably should have known down the last couple meditations I did. I haven't. But I was kind of too tired to write down after them. But in regards to those and just like my sort of shift in perception that's been occurring as I've been meditating upon the Goetia and magic in general and so on, and religion and true will and all that. Um, I reminded of this verse from the Quran where it says that basically oftentimes people love what is bad for them and hate what's good for them. And I was thinking about that in the context of one's true will. Your life purpose, your reason for being here, the proper flow of your life, etc., for you to be in line with your own inward nature, and by extension, in line with the divine, divine will, or whatever you want to call it. Um, but I'd finally gotten to this point in that magical record a few weeks ago, writing down, okay, like if I were to do these evocations of different spirits, jinn, etc., like what would be my intentions for, you know, doing that? Why would I go through this whole process of building up a ritual and conducting it and so on? And it's like since that time, it's ironic, but it's like I haven't really done evocation, but I've kind of like lost the lust of result for those things to occur, and it's like ironically enough, not only have things occurred that have brought those things closer to fruition, but it's like I've realized that in many ways the things that I was wanting in my life were things that since they weren't good for me. Um, Sometimes it's good to not have things work out between you and a certain girl. Sometimes it's good for you to, have had to relocate from your original place you were living at, or ended up on a different path in life, that was better for you, that was going to make you happier, more fulfilled. And at the time, it didn't seem like it. It seemed like you were having what you wanted, what you needed taken away from you, and you're going to have to live with regrets and things of that nature. And ironically enough, as time passed and your perspective expanded, or you learned to really focus on your priorities, those things that you had desired so much, they're made clear to have been not good for you. And you know it's like I've let go of a lot of these things, which then kind of leads me to the question of like, why would I want to cause change in conformity with my will in life? Why would I want to cause change in my life? Why do the things that I'm doing? And that's where the whole discovery of one's true will really comes into place, and I have to modify my routine in life to really facilitate that. Getting back into doing dhikr or muraqaba, or I guess what they would call Raja Yoga, Mantra Yoga, that sort of practice. And if you read Liber Aba by Aleister Crowley, and he says, people refer to it as, sometimes they refer to it as prayer, sometimes they refer to it as meditation, but, getting that sort of practice established in my life, for one thing, And I guess working my way towards eventually going to that sort of retreat of sorts from the world, from life, and just kind of taking an account of my life, from its beginning up until that very moment, and then trying to um, essentially figure out, what's my life purpose? What am I really here for? And establish contact with my higher self or the holy guardian angel of myself. And, once that is accomplished, then obviously I'll know what to do, and the use of a magic will no longer be quote unquote, sort of forbidden for me or so, because when you're operating based on your momentary, desires and your whims and such, like, I mean, it's kind of like giving dynamite to children, to borrow that expression from the rational male, you know. You get that knowledge of how to make certain things happen, change your life, get the girl like you, get the job you want, etc., etc. Cause those changes in your life that, you want, but, you know, in the wrong hands, with the wrong amount of knowledge or intentions and such, it's something that can be dangerous, and that's what I see with magic. I mean, if I can call up a spirit, and really wreak havoc on somebody else's life, or cause myself to become a millionaire, through a chain of events, or any of a number of things, and I have the wrong inward nature. I haven't worked out my psychological imbalances, or whatever the case may be. That can be really dangerous. That's why finding your true will first and foremost is really the goal that one should aim towards, and I've been struggling to motivate myself towards that, because it's like I'm sitting in my meditation and I have sort of this tug of war going on between the mantra or the weird that I'm reciting over and over again, trying to focus my attention on and attention on, versus my like day-to-day whims and concerns and anxieties and so on. What does this person think of me? What's my status in this group? How am I doing in these classes? Do I really know this material, etc., etc.? Some things that are important that I should be concerned about. So many other things which is just like irrelevant to the goal, let's say, of getting my degree, or landing that internship, or landing that job, fulfilling my true will, whatever that may be, and until I detach myself from those things and expunge them from my life, it's like they will cause me, havoc. They will cause me anxiety, and they will get in the way of me, like really like figuring out what is going to make me fulfilled, what's going to fulfill my purpose in life, and grant me that ultimate peace. That peace of I came here for this purpose into this world. I fulfilled my purpose, and as a human being, well, now I can go on to the next stage. And it's something that I got intellectually know, but actually working my way through to that point and taking care of my things, as I go along, my priorities, that's the hard thing. It's like accepting that, like as Dark Magician put it, life is a grind. Life is, it's work. It's that whole long-term process of gradually whittling away to accomplishing the goal you want in your life. And, like getting my degree in chemical engineering, it's not something that I can, wham bam and I got it, 5 seconds later after I decided that I wanted it. It's something that you got to work at, and it takes years. It takes a long time. Even if you have everything lined up in your life, even if you don't have some sort of catastrophe occur, or you get distracted, or you don't fail any courses, or you have the money, or whatever the case may be, it's like it's something that requires a lot of effort and over a sustained period of time. So, just like discovering your true will. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly what routine I want to go through day by day, and overall to attain that knowledge, because until or unless I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, I really shouldn't be doing anything. With regards to that, it's like I know why I'm going for my degree in chemical engineering. I know why I'll go out for a run, or why I will take a cold shower, or why I will clean my room, or you know, things of that nature. Like I know the point of that. I know how that's helping me get to where I need to get. But some of these other things that can cause massive changes in your life, and even unforeseen changes. It's just like, do I really want to pursue that course of action? Is that really helping me? Is that really helping anybody? In terms of my true will, in terms of everyone else's true wills? Am I infringing upon somebody else's true will? Like the Yama Niyam or Yama Niyam of Dalima, and by extension, I feel of Islam. Do what thou wilt should be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. No one has any right except to do their will. And other than that, mind your own business. So, anywho, that's what I got to say for now. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do right now. Well, I finished up eating and then see about getting some prayers in, and maybe going for a run. I gotta get some studying done as well. So, anywho, folks, I will see you around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for likes, the comments, the subscriptions. Take care and discover your true will and do your will. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is a law. Love under will. There is no other law beyond do what thou wilt. See ya. Bye.